EduMagicians, welcome to the EduMagic Podcast with your host, Dr. Sam Fessich. Dr. Sam is a professor of education, author of EduMagic, and a pumpkin spice latte fan. This podcast is designed for pre-service teachers. Remember, friends, teaching doesn't begin at graduation, but during that first class at 8 a.m. Let's get this party started.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob Chastain, host of the Teach Me Teacher podcast, a part of the Education Podcast Network, just like the show you're listening to now. Shows on the network are individually owned, and opinions expressed may not reflect others. Find other interesting education podcasts at edupodcastnetwork.com.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of the EduMagic Podcast. My name is Dr. Sam Fessich, and today I have with me the co-creator of the EduMagic Future Teacher Planner, Hannah Sansom. Hannah, welcome to the show again.
Well, thank you, Sam, for having me. I love being here.
So today we're going to be talking about the EduMagic Planner, the planner for future teachers. Before we talk about the features of the planner, Hannah, let's share a little bit about our why when it comes to creating and developing this planner for future educators.
Okay, so you're sitting in your college class and you are, just given so many different things to do each year. Freshman year, it's, get your feet wet and, you jump into your education classes and start your observations. And sophomore year, really hit hard those field experiences and changing them up, getting different types of classrooms in different locations and meeting different teachers. And junior year, oh, that's a big one. That's one getting prepared for student teaching. It's getting prepared for job interviews next year. It's getting prepared with that, that closet full of professional clothes. And it's just the year of getting prepared for everything. And then senior year, it's student teaching, job interviews, going to job fairs and, landing that dream job after graduation. So we wanted to come up with a way that we can provide resources specifically for the college student, specifically for the ed major of, different checklists, things to do each year, and also a way to help stay organized. Because as a teacher, it is crucial that you are an organized person, well-planned, prepared. And one way to do that, I know Sam and you talked even this morning, is just, mapping out your day and mapping out your week and what needs done and prioritizing and, staying well planned. And, why not start that as a college student? So then by the time you are a teacher, you already have those organizational things done and you know how to be prepared and how to be a good planner. So that is the goal. I guess the several goals behind the planner is to help you as the college student to be prepared and learn and guide you on what it looks like and the steps to take to prioritize and to, help go through your daily to-dos, and also provide resources specifically for each year. We have resources for the freshman, for the sophomore, for the junior, and for the senior, and, a slew of pages for each year. So that, that's the goal behind, is just to help, the students be prepared. And it goes hand in hand, Sam, with your first book, EduMagic, A Guide for Pre-Service Teachers. So that's what we have for all these college students here.
I love the passion when you talk about the planner, and I can hear it in your voice that you're like, it is so important to be organized, well planned, understand what's going on for the week. And real talk, guys, I printed out my planner and I love it. So before this planner, I had a big desk calendar, I had a fridge calendar, I had a regular college line notebook, ones that you get for $1, and random sticky notes throughout the house. And on all of these things, I would have meeting times, I would have notes, I would have a list of things to do, and it was all over the place. And I would always go to this one spot in my kitchen where I had the calendar, the big calendar, and my sticky notes and my line notebook paper. And I was like, I don't even know where to start. But guys, this planner, I started writing down on one of the papers. It has one of the spots on the planner has this week's tasks. And I brain dump everything I need to do for this week on this spot. And I'm adding to it all the time. And I love that I can just have a spot where I can just add to it. And then down below, I can pick, okay, what 3 things am I going to focus on today? And then I go in and I look at my list of things, and I just add 3 things to each day, and I'm able to just attack those 3 things with intention, with purpose, and get them done. And if I have more time, I might add one more thing to my list. But usually I keep it to 3. I kind of like the Panera Pick 2 method, but I pick 3 here. And then on my weekly view on my calendar, I have times and everything of meetings that I have or recordings that I need to do, people I need to chat with. And I'm able to kind of keep that all in perspective here with my weekly. Here's all my meetings and things I need to attend, and then things I need to get done for this week. And I am loving my planner, and it's just so much fun to be able to just go in, cross off things I need to do, and then I also have spots for accomplishments, because I'm one of those people that are like, oh, the week went by, I did nothing. So I don't know if you're like that, but that's totally me. So I'm going in, I'm writing down accomplishments. Like last week, I presented at the Keystone Technology Innovators Summit, KTI Cyber. I recorded a video for the Teacher Success Summit with Chuck Poole. I released podcast episode number 74 with Melinda Thomas talking about New Teachers Connect, releasing another one today. I recorded with Dean Gainey, who talks about the journey to the why in you and the importance of finding your why in education. So I have a lot of things that I did, and I'm really excited about it. And I also, throughout the month, I have on there, okay, so I have the EduMagic Uncharted New Teacher bonus chapter email challenge that we're doing. I have a teaching philosophy challenge that we're doing, a 5-day teaching philosophy challenge. And I have these things throughout my calendar so I can see, okay, these are things that I have going on. These are things I need to create and connect with our people. And I think it's so important to stay organized and keep it all in one spot.
I was just going to say, one way, like Sam, you talked about you have several different projects going on. And I think back to my days in grad school, and I was taking 2 classes at a time while working full time. And, you have all of those things that just, happen in life that you have different things and events, and then you have your school related meetings and events, and then you have your grad school related things that you have. So I color coded throughout my planner. Now, of course, I didn't have the Future Teacher Planner at the time to help me prioritize, but using a color coding system is one way, in addition to the ways that we provided throughout, to help you stay extra organized. So color code based on your classes, because you have several classes each week, and color code your assignments. And I'm going to rabbit trail off of that to Sam had talked about the weekly area that you can brain dump your things you have to do. We have a slew of features, and one of those specifically for the college student is tracking your assignments. And you can put in, you get the syllabi for all of your classes beginning of the semester, and mark when you have your test and when you have upcoming assignments, and put them in the tracker, and then track your progress, track your grades.
And you talk about the assignment tracker, you talk about the grade tracker. We have weekly view, we have tasks to do, we have daily views as well, if you want to get nitty-gritty and write down everything you need to do that day. What else makes this planner really unique for future teachers? Why should they check this planner out?
We have a ton of spots to reflect, and that goes hand in hand with being a teacher. Being a teacher is all about, 1, staying organized and being prepared, but 2, reflecting. How are you growing? What can you do different? How can you move forward? What steps do you need to take? So throughout the planner, in most of the features, actually, we have an area to reflect. We have a course schedule at the beginning of the semester, and then at the end of the semester, guess what we have? We have a reflection area, and we have a 2-page spreadsheet simply with different, like, what are your takeaways? What are the next steps that you need to do? Track your growth and make goals for yourself, and look over the span of the semester and reflect, and and learn from mistakes and grow, and better yourself as a future educator. And other things that we have reflections specifically for each year. So freshman, junior, or freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. And we have areas to reflect on observations and for field experiences and questions and different boxes to input information for those. And, senior year, we have a lot of areas for reflection. A big part of senior year is student teaching. And, we put together, Sam, is it 12 weeks, 13 weeks of
13 weeks.
reflective prompts. And then we have a whole, section of more questions to, be reflective of. And, all throughout. And we have, Sam, you talked about, you wrote down your accomplishments. Well, there's a section, friends, for accomplishments. So for each month, there's the month, like August starts with the August monthly goal page, and there's goals and different things to do. And then you have your monthly calendar view. And at the end of that, you have your accomplishments. So we have built in areas for you to document your accomplishments, for you to write down your to-do list for the day or for the week, and areas to reflect. And, these are all practices that we want to help you instill now, because they are so vital and so important as a teacher. Like I said, to be prepared, to reflect, to learn, and to grow.
Some things I wanted to share about the planner is, so this is not something that you get printed. You get it through a digital download through the EduMagic site, and you can check out the show notes. We have links to everything. For the digital download, we asked our audience, hey, what do you want in a digital download? And some people said, I really like having my daily schedule scheduled out for me. What am I doing each day at what time? Other people were like, I'm not a fan of that daily schedule. That's a little too micromanaging for me. So we were happy to provide you with a digital download that included both of those. So the one digital download has all of the content, about 585 pages of content, and that has calendars, it has resources, reflection pieces, everything we talked about, and the daily schedule, and then for each day. And then the other download is like 225 pages, and it includes everything except the daily download. Now, or the daily schedule. What's your suggestion for people who are thinking about purchasing it, but they're like, oh, it's not printed. Oh, what do I do? So what are some ways they can get this digital download and use it purposefully?
So you can get it digitally, and you can obviously send it to, your local UPS store or a local office supply store and get it printed that way if you would like. But using it digitally, you can, set reminders on your calendar in Google, and you can turn this into an editable PDF and, type right in using Adobe and other online tools that you can edit it yourself and, have it all on your computer right there. And often when you use those different sites, on the side or on the top, there's an outline some way, kind of like a table of contents. And so you can just click where you want to go through the planner instead of scrolling the whole way through. So there's different, I know Adobe's one, you can upload it to Google Slides and edit it that way. That's another way. Adobe's probably a little bit more manageable with the 585 pages.
Yeah, so I think it's a really unique tool to use in your classroom whenever you're learning to be a teacher, because I think there's planners out there for students, there's planners out there for teachers, but there's nothing really out there for future teachers. And that's kind of where we're trying to fill that gap, is creating a planner with future teachers in mind.
Yes. And I think that, this planner will truly help you have those best practices that are needed as, a student in the classroom, student teaching and as a teacher. So, it's great for now and for preparing for the future as well, because it is so important to become someone who is well planned and, is organized and also like just the growth mindset and, using this planner to set goals for yourself and to grow as a person. So we are so excited to bring this to you. And like Sam said, there are 2 downloads when you purchase the planner. There you get the whole 585 pages of awesomeness, and you get the 225 pages. So, we're here to offer you both both worlds if you want all or if you just want part of it. So yeah, we are so stoked about this.
Yeah, I agree. It's a really cool feature to add into your education career. It really does go together with EduMagic, a guide for pre-service teacher, like coffee and donuts. It really is a cool little thing that you can add in there. Oh, some things that we forgot to add that are in the planner are field experience logs, student teacher logs, so you can log your time in, time out, reflections, big takeaways from that day. So we really did plan this planner with you in mind. And Hannah, I know we have a freebie going on. Would you mind sharing a little bit about that before we end our conversation today?
So we are going to be, posting out some information for this. If you sign up to want to learn more information about the Future Teacher Planner via a Google Doc that will be attached to the post, you will receive a few freebies, and I don't want to give everything away, but some super excited things and 2 additional things that are not included in the planner but are like awesome things to help you prepare for the day, to help you wrap up your day, some hints there. So yeah, we are super excited about that. We will be having a giveaway coming up for one person to receive a free digital download. So that's all, everything. So one lucky winner will be receiving that. So head on over to S-Fessage or H Sansom on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter and learn how you can get your hands on the free copy. But sign up, because if you sign up saying that you are interested in learning about it, then you will get your hands on not 1, not 2, but 3 freebies. So that is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited. All right, friends, head on over to the show notes, sfessage.com/podcast. You can find that Google form to sign up for all the freebies and get entered to win a free digital download of the Future Teacher Planner. You can also find a link where to purchase the Future Teacher Planner on the EduMagic website. All right. And if you have the EduMagic Planner, I'd love for you guys to share some cool things that you're using with it, how you're using it, using hashtag EduMagic Planner. All right, friends, we'll see you next week, same time, same place, and have a fantastic week. You have the EduMagic within you.
And there you have it, EduMagicians. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends. For more EduMagic, check out sfessage.com and follow Dr. Sam on Twitter and Instagram @sfessage. Until next time, you have the EduMagic within you.